Hey, it's the bearded shepherd here. Are you like me and just about as fed up as you can be with the brainwashing that's currently going on Facebook? I I've just about had my fill of it personally, and I'm sure many of you are the same way. I just actually I'm going to show you one of the posts that my wife, who was also fed up with this, put on Facebook yesterday, just to show you some screenshots from off of her phone of the stuff they're doing right now. It's the brainwashing of America. So this is on my wife's feed, but here Donald Trump's post. You see that, and it says. This has nothing to do with, by the way, the title of this video from Fox News, which isn't even really a good choice anymore, right? It says flashback. Como praised Trump administration's response. It's about it's about the vaccine stuff and all that, is what I believe it is, but they can't even let Donald Trump put a post up without giving you some sort of brainwashing underneath it. It says Joe Biden is the projected winner of the 2020 US presidential election. This post doesn't have anything to do with the election results, but they still got to continue their brainwash, right? Donald Trump, the hand recount taking place in Georgia is a waste of time. They are not showing the matching signatures. In other words, they're not gonna actually audit them, which is what needs to happen, is audits. Call off the recount until they, and then brainwashing. Facebook brainwashing's happening right now. It says vote recounts and legal challenges are a regular feature of elections and must take place under established guidelines and processes. I can think for myself, Facebook. You don't have to do all my thinking for me. It's so frustrating. Donald Trump. Notice Donald Trump, but it does not say right here president. It says president. Political candidate. Really? This is something that shows up under the feed, right under where some of Trump's posts were on Facebook. And this is U.S. voters have spoken. What's next to make it official? Of course, they're going to give you information that is, silly. What they don't want to tell us is that if this is contested up here at the end and nobody gets the 270, then, which nobody officially has the 270 yet, by the way, because the electorals have not been sent there. They have not voted. There is no such thing as a president-elect until that point where the 270 have been officially voted. That has not happened. That has not happened. He does not have over 270. All the states have not been called to give him the 270, Joe Biden. So he's not the president-elect until that process happens. The news media has called it that. Facebook has called it that. YouTube, Twitter, on and on it goes, have called him president-elect, but that does not make it so. So they're going to try to give us, information that leads America to believe that anything other than Joe Biden being president would be illegitimate. So who's really testing the waters here about our election? Well, I think it's the Democrats. I think it's in a lot of ways the Democrats, because the Democrats also orchestrated this whole voting by mail thing months ahead from now, and instigated this thing in the media months ago that said, if he in any way contests the election, we should expect that. So they set up a system that they know is going to be filled with problems, mail-in voting. And then on top of that, they set it's the brainwashing of America. They set this up in such a way that we'll just, we'll expect him. That's what he always does. Baloney. They set this all up and orchestrated it ahead of time. This one here. There's tremendous evidence of widespread voter fraud in that there is irrefutable proof that our Republican poll watchers and observers were not allowed to be present in the poll counting rooms. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and others, unconstitutional. That's what Trump said, and it's very evident, by the way, whether the left-wing media wants you to know that or not. You guys have probably seen it too. The videos that I've seen that they keep suppressing, by the way, of folks who were. I'm from Michigan, so Wayne County and down there in Detroit area, the stuff that was going on down there, they don't want to invest. In fact, our Republican-led legislature in Michigan just wants to accept the votes the way they are and go ahead and send the Democratic electors. That's what they recently came out saying. One of which, the Speaker of the House, was on the podium speaking before Trump the day before the election. I was there. This is disgusting to me. By the way, there's plenty of evidence, and affidavits are evidence, particularly when we're not allowed to see the ballot to see if there's evidence there. They won't let us look at the ballot. So the best thing we got is eyewitness testimony in order to get access to the ballot, to evaluate it. And then I suspect there's going to be a lot more evidence. But they have so far kept us from inspecting those ballots. Not good. But here's what it says after that post about voter fraud. It says the U.S. has laws and procedures and established institutions to ensure the integrity of our elections. Wow. Right? Is that not the brainwashing of America? It is, oops, this is the wrong one, guys, sorry. It is totally the brainwashing of America. Wow. Are you as fed up as I am about Facebook and Twitter and the other social media outlets that are just outright trying to brainwash and control the people? The mainstream media is doing the same thing, and I put Fox right in that category with the rest of them. They are just outright part of this agenda to brainwash America. I'm done with it. I'm sick of it. If you agree with that, go ahead, give this, if you're on Parler, give it an upvote. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you're watching on Parler, you're watching through YouTube. So get on YouTube, subscribe to this channel, see what the next one that comes out. I'd really appreciate that. Give it an upvote, give it a like, all that stuff. Turn on notifications on YouTube. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.